and they just eat
it's
it.
it's like Frank Mir against a bodybuilder.
It's so interesting.
Bodybuilders look
awesome.
scary. You know what I mean? With that killer whale, I was like, dude, I know some jujitsu. My stand-up's
I
getting
got all
better.
my friends here. Like, oh, dude.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, everybody's scared of sharks, but if killer whales wanted to fuck people up, that would be the real fear.
It happens
How
all the
cool
time
is
with
that?
killer whale trainers. They get like
Yeah,
bitten
well,
and...
they should. You know what, man? They should let those whales go. That's fucked up. What they're doing is totally wrong. These animals have a direct connection with their parents, and they steal them from them. And then they take them, and then they put them in these fucking fish tanks. They wonder why they kill people. You know, they're thinking animals, you know.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing, though? It's amazing, though, when they'll kill someone, the bottom dollar, the bottom line is, we can't kill that motherfucker because to get another one and train him, it's worth it just to take a chance and make fucking trainers sign waivers and shit. We can't kill that killer.
Yeah, they can't
They
kill
gotta
him.
They keep him alive.
Well, he's killed 3 people.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, what is it called? His name? Tilikum or something like that? Whatever the name of the
Shamu.
whale. It's not Shamu.
That's
Has
what it's
Shamu
so
killed
hard
anyone yet?
to get another one to perform like that. They're
but
like,
they take
you know
ones
what?
that kill people.
We got to just let him kill him. We can't get rid of him. If they kill someone else, fuck it.
It's amazing, and he knows that he can kill people and get away with it too. That's what's incredible. He's killed 3 different people.
And what kind of
It's like a dog, you know?
after the second
How
or
can
third
you
time,
teach
they
it
got to
if you
whip
can
him a
never-
little bit. You know they're doing something like electrocuting him, or
They're
trying to teach him, don't do it no more. Shit.
They can't.
Something. They're doing something.
You can't go in the tank with him. No one can go in the tank with him anymore. You can't, they're trying to use him for breeding and shit, but you can't go in the tank with him.
So they're not part of the show anymore.
I don't think
I think he does. 3 people?
He'll do things at a distance, but I don't think you're allowed to get actually in the tank with him.
I want to see a documentary about that fucking. Can you imagine? Give me each. I want to know about each story and how the fuck it happened.
I think he pulled the last one. He reached up and grabbed her and pulled her into the water and drowned her, and he did it in front of a bunch of people. You know,
and they all died.
I think she did something like she rubbed his back or rubbed his belly or something. Said something like he really likes this, and then he took off and then fucking just grabbed her and yanked her into the water. You know, and just I guess everybody just freaked the fuck out. And once it's got you in the water, I mean, that's it.
By the way,
there's really nothing you can do.
It was Shamu that killed somebody in February.
Brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on.
That's what it's saying online.
No,
I think there's a lot of
they just-
Shamus. I don't think there's just one Shamu.
There's like
That's
baby
big-
Shamu and like Papa Shamu.
There's a
Mama
lot
Shamu,
of imposters.
I don't
There's a
know.
lot. They call like 20 of them
Imposter
Shamu.
Shamu.
How many
You know what I
times-
Like
mean?
all the lassies.
They're all Shamu. You know what I mean? That's Shamu.
How many
Right.
times have killer whales done that?
$13. Because he should be dead by now. Shamu's been around for like 75 years.
Those things live a long
Come
time.
on. How many SeaWorlds are there?
Yeah, dude. Like whales live a long time.
I want to know who the real fucking Shamu is because they pulled that Bruce Lee shit on us because that isn't all Shamu. That isn't all Shamu. That's like the Bruce Lee shit right there.
For people who don't know, Bruce Lee, when he died, they came out with a dude named Bruce Lee. He basically looked like kind of similar, but not as ripped.
How crazy was it that his last name was Lie and it was all a lie? Bruce fucking lie.
I know.
It's
I
like
was thinking that too.
we weren't lying. It's a lie. And you know what I mean? There was like 10 times more Bruce Lee movies made after he died than when he was alive. There was all these Return of Game of the Death. There was like all Bruce Lee stars in fucking Anger of the Dragon, Resurrection of the Dragon. They didn't care. The people making movies, they had no respect for the people. That's it. They're like, these guys are stupid. We're just going to make up some shit and make it seem like it's Bruce Lee. And people, Game of Death, they did it with that. Bruce Lee made like 10 minutes of it. He died. And they just said, fuck it, let's make the rest of it with a fucking double. They said, let's make the rest of it with a double.
Wow.
And they released it. And everyone watched it. And all because they knew kids couldn't tell. You know what I mean? Like when at a Britney Spears concert, she's lip syncing because you can't be dancing around like that and singing. You're going to be running out of breath. So they just make a decision. These 12-year-old girls aren't going to know that Britney's. They don't even know what lip syncing is. You ask them what lips. They have no idea. They just want to see Britney Spears dancing.
I think they're doing a better job than the people who made those late Bruce Lee movies. They're doing a way better job. They're doing something that someone actually likes. You would leave those Bruce Lee movies and you'd go, what the fuck did I just say?
It's incredible. The Japanese don't give a fuck.
Well, just those dudes. I believe
no,
it was
Chinese. The Chinese.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Chinamen.
Yeah, you can't confuse those two, bro.
Do you get confused
Japanese are
with
white.
Julia Stiles a lot?
I've heard that since like middle school.
Who's Julia
Really?
Stiles?
The girl from like 10 Things I Hate About You and
Dexter. She's on Dexter.
Dexter. Who's she on Dexter?
Born I Didn't, or someone born.
I know all about her.
Yeah. Here,
Save the Last Dance. That's the one that people are like, you're that girl from Save the Last Dance. That's what I hear.
Here's some photos of Julia Stiles, but like I was like, you look so familiar, and then I'm like thinking, oh, I'm thinking.
Well,
of
you
Julia
always
Stiles.
watch Strike Force, man.
Yeah.
You've probably seen her
Yeah,
fight.
I see that too, but
Now, when you threw that dude on his
Stoner.
head, when you did that crazy move, or this was in high school, what happened to the guy? I mean, what happened afterwards? The ambulance come? Did you get thrown in jail?
He went to the emergency room, and I got community service because it was self-defense.
And how did it go down? What did he say to you, and what did you say back to him?
He like grabbed me like by the neck.
At a bar?
No, at like the quad area. It was
At school?
6th grade.
Oh, it was
dude.
in school. Someone
That was a long time
he
ago.
just came up to you and said, I don't like you. I'm going to grab you by the neck.
Yeah, he like wanted like money or something from me because I was like a little girl. I didn't look like much, you know.
And he was a couple years older than you, 4 years, 5
No, I
years?
think he was in the same grade. He was bigger.
And he just came up to you, grabbed your neck, and you just reacted
Damn.
instantly.
Yeah.
Knocked him out?
And then cut his head in the back.
Damn.
Yes.
Did he ever come back to school again, or did he transfer to a different county?
Nah, he still went there. We didn't talk to me again.
I would have transferred myself to I would have taken a bus,
Yeah.
went 2 hours. The longer
But
the
I
better.
always get in trouble. It's never
Right?
worth it. It's never worth it. Every time I got in a fight. My last fight, I got sued. I got jumped by a bunch of dudes, and they sued me.
Where was this?
This is at a movie theater in Santa Monica.
You got
while
jumped by
watching,
dudes?
while watching Juno. Yeah.
You were in the theater and some guy jumped you.
No,
While you
it
were
was like a
watching the
bunch of
movie?
people. Okay, here's what happened. I'll just do it quick. We walked in and like the whole theater was like packed except for like all these people had their feet up. Like there was only like seats in a row. And so like we sat down and they had to put their feet down. They're like, oh, that's so annoying. They were like that loud group of people in the movie theater. Like my cousin's phone went off at one point and they all started calling her a cunt. And like, you know, they were like, whenever a character would come on and be like, I'd fuck her, you know, like they were like that obnoxious group of people. So, but the girl that was sitting behind me, instead of putting her shoes down when I sat down, she put her boots, her Ugg boots. She had Ugg boots with like a skirt on, which I hate that already, on both sides of my head. And like she like even like knocked me in the head at some point during the movie. So I was like, you know what? This movie Juno is really good. So I want to watch the rest of this movie. But after this movie's over, I'm gonna throw her a shoe and I'm gonna tell her to get some manners. So after the movie was over, I stood up and I took her Ugg boot off and I threw it. And I said she should talk to her mother about getting some manners. And then my cousin...
Was she white? Was she white?
She was white, but the guys... There was like 3 couples, and the guys they were with, they were like all black. Might have been one white guy. So it was like 4 guys and like a couple girls. So my cousin and my friend Marina, they like walked out and it was like a movie theater aisle, so they couldn't get like around me, so they like cut me off as I was walking out, and they were like, "Oh, go get the boot," blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that," whatever. And I tried to get past them, and they like blocked me and pushed me back. And then like I told them that like I was all like super like calm and stuff. It was weird. I was like, "Okay, well, if I'm gonna try and get past and you don't let me, then I'm gonna have to do something." And I tried to get through, and the guy pushed me back, and I grabbed the guy by the shirt, and I just started punching him. And his friend came behind me, and threw his friend over my shoulder, and it turned into like this big thing, where I beat up a couple of the guys. And my Marina, who was with me, she was on the junior world team for judo. She was badass.
Damn,
and then
2 judo chicks.
my cousin, she's not that, you know, whatever, but she like takes karate. She thinks she's, you know, really tough, so she jumped in too. So it was like a kind of a group of 3 girls that were like ready
That
to
know how to
throw
fight.
down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
Fucking up dudes.
yeah.
Whoa!
why couldn't that be on cell phone footage of that?
God damn, that would have been the best YouTube video ever.
Everyone in the
19
theater was
million
like
views.
applauding because they were so obnoxious. They were like that group of people. Everyone was like, woo.
And so how did it end?
So it ended with the one,
Uchimato?
everyone, like I dropped the one guy, and then it's funny, I realized I couldn't find my shoe because I was wearing flip-flops. You know, you fight in flip-flops. I was like wearing like rainbows or something, and I was like, I can't find my shoe. And it all started from like a shooting throw, and then I lost my shoe. I thought that was somehow funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so then I found my shoe, and then we all ran out, and my cousin's an idiot, and she was like, you don't know who you're messing with, da 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 da, because whatever. She was like, she's an Olympic bronze medalist, da, da, da. And then they looked me up and they went to the police and they filed a police report on me.
Oh my God! What
Yeah.
are these bitches' names so we can publicly humiliate them? What are their names?
I forget.
Please email them to us and we'll put it on Twitter. Okay. What a bunch of bitches!
And they said that I punched the girl, which I never did. But I guess like she was trying to like while I was hitting her boyfriend, she was trying to like mash me in the face. My friend Marina pushed her off of me and she went face first into like the chairs. And then what they were trying to say in the police report was that I punched her. Yeah.
So what? You were getting attacked by men.
Yeah.
Did you tell your mom you did judo at Juno?